channel. I'm Emma Arletta and I am looking rough this morning. I fell asleep in my makeup and then, well, first off, I watched a sad show, so I like cried in my makeup last night, fell asleep, and now we are awake. I slept in this morning, which felt so good. I have been really listening to my body and prioritizing rest this week, which if you watch my channel, I'm not the best about because I like to be hyper productive and get everything done that I need to get done. But this like cold sinus thing has not been going away. And I just kept being like, okay, I'll like take off a workout today and then I would get back to it the next day and then I would get sick again. So I told myself this week, chill out a little bit, let your body kind of recoup, and then next week we can be back at it. So that's what I've been doing, and it's helped my mental health a lot. Like I feel like I actually have been sleeping in and letting myself get that rest, which has been so nice. But I have a work event today. I'm going to a Dolce Vita little matcha journal event that they're doing here in LA. So I need to wash my makeup off, get re-ready. Selton was so sweet and he brought me up my meal prep and some coffee and water to get me started for the day with a good high protein breakfast. So yeah, let's get ready. We'll be like chatty, but I need to like focus and get this makeup off of my face because I'm like so over it. But once we sit down to do makeup, we can kind of catch up about what's been going on this week, what we're going to be doing in this vlog. And yeah, but first off, let me get rid of this morning breath and brush my freaking teeth. Back in the makeup chair. It's like I was just here like an hour ago because I went last night to a Razer Motorola work event. I actually went as a +1 with Samira, another influencer, and it was so fun. I'm gonna put on the banana and brown Rhode under eye patches. But so I feel like I was like literally did my makeup, went to the event, came home, went to sleep, woke up, and now we're doing it all over again. But hey, that's how life goes. Selton brought me up a vitamin C pack and an orange. He's making sure. One thing Selton's gonna do is make sure I'm eating fruit. He always is like, you need to have fruit with your breakfast. And I'm like, but I don't want to have fruit with my breakfast. But let's just get into this food. I want to leave in like 20 minutes, which probably seems crazy with the fact that I need to eat this breakfast. But I know myself and I can whip out a little hair makeup moment real quick. And Selton steamed the dress I'm going to wear, which I actually have had this zebra dress in my closet for like a year now and haven't gotten to wear it. So good. I've been using this banana bread cold brew. It's from the brand Wondering Bear Co. You buy it online. It comes in like a big box with a spout and you just put a little bit of creamer with it and it is like the easiest cold brew morning coffee, but it's so freaking yummy. And then he brought me a big glass of ice water. We have a vitamin C pack. This is from the brand Symbiotica. And I literally, when I take these, I do not get sick. I stopped taking these last week and then I got sick. I'm like, okay, girl, this is your sign. You need to be taking your vitamin C. And then me and Gabby meal prepped, which you guys saw in the last vlog. And instead of doing the breakfast burritos, I ended up doing just taking the casserole off of the pan. And it's been so easy and so good. Okay, I'm gonna eat and then we'll do my makeup and hair very quickly. Running a little bit behind, or I need to do my makeup really quickly. Like I set out my whole routine in order of what I put it on with, and it makes getting ready so freaking quick. So we have primer, brow gel. I actually have a new skin tint that I've been liking. For concealer, I do want to do a more, like this is going to be for my pimples. I've been breaking out a little bit. I definitely want to do freckles today. Okay, so where is my little concealer pot? There we go. Concealer, blush, bronzer, concealer for the pimples, and then powder, freckles, and I'm just gonna do some brown mascara, so lash curler. And then last thing, I always end with my go-to lip combo, and there we have it. Okay, now it's gonna make getting ready so fast. I don't want to take my eye patches off because they feel so good underneath my eyes, but we got to get going. We have to get going. So today for influencer events, I feel like a lot of the times I go to these events for work to try and network and get to know the brand. And that helps with just kind of building a name for yourself in the industry, pretty much like any job, right? The more people that know you, typically the better if they know you for good reasons. So my goal in going to influencer events is always to network. But some days are different because I already know the brand. So for instance, today, going with Dolce Vita, they're like one of the team. I would say they're probably the brand reps that I'm like most close with. Like I've had them over for dinner at my old place. Like we literally did a rooftop dinner. They know my mom, they know my sister. I've been on multiple international brand trips with them, and I truly just love their team. They were the sponsor 2 years in a row for my Big Girls Weekend in Nashville. Like, we're tight knit, but I haven't seen them in a second. And for a second there, I was like, wait, are we kind of like in a relationship? I'm like, are we cool? Like, do you guys still like me? So I'm excited today to see them because I'm like, I know I'm just in my head about it. And I just cannot wait to catch up and see what's going on in their lives and how work has been. Kind of tell them what I have going on this year with all of the plus size launches that I have planned. I think they are going to partner with me for the Big Girls bridal collection that I'm launching with Gia IRL. They're going to gift the shoes for the models for the runway show. So I'm super excited just to like see them catch up and just see kind of like what they have planned for the year, what they got going on. And yeah, so I'm super excited. Did I do my brow gel? I feel like my brows, I don't know what it's been like the last few days. They've not been doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like they're giving not good. This is the Refi. It's the new skin tint. And if I wasn't breaking out, I feel like it would be my perfect skin tint, but it doesn't really give you much coverage at all. It's kind of giving like tinted serum. Like it's very, very thin, which is going to be perfect for the summertime. But I'm like, I kind of need a little bit more coverage. I'm going to do a little bit of this Kylie Cosmetics skin tint and see if that helps give me some more coverage. Okay, there we go. I think I'm just going to crimp my hair. I had my hair super sleek and straight last night for the Razor event and it looked so good. But the dress, that like zebra dress, is kind of giving like tropical vibes. So I think I want to lean into that and have my hair a little bit like crimped and wavy. Okay, I'm doing my go-to under eye concealer. This is the Becca under eye brightener. You're actually supposed to use it under concealer, but I like to use it just as my concealer. And it gives the most subtle under eye brightening vibe. I did do like heavy eyeliner last night, and I feel like always when I do a little bit of like a smoky eye, the next morning my under eyes look like they're dark, which bothers the heck out of me, but it is what it is. Okay, this camera is about to die. I didn't freaking charge it. I'm telling you guys, this week I'm really not on my ish, okay? Which is okay, but I need to charge you guys so I can bring you with me to the event. So I will finish getting ready, and then I will see you on the way there. If you do want to see my full updated makeup routine, I pretty much show it in every vlog. So if you go back and watch last video or the video before that, there will be an updated summer makeup routine in there. Okay, here is the final look. I don't have my shoes on because Silton is going down to unbox them right now, but I did little crimpy hair and then I put it back on a claw clip. I do not love how my boobs look in this dress. I wish I could wear a bra with it, but it's spaghetti strap, so I'm just gonna be free boobing it. This dress is actually a collaboration with another influencer named Sarah, who was on one of the Dolce Vita trips, and I'm hoping maybe she'll be there today because this is her collab with Reformation, and I never got to post in this dress because I never had anywhere to wear it. So I hope I get to see her today because I know as somebody who's like designed clothes, it's really cool to see somebody in your design like out in the wild. So this is the look for the day. I actually really think this dress looks nice on camera. So I'm hoping to get some cute photos, even if it's for like a weekly photo dump. And then I'm going to make sure I get stories to post on my stories to tag the brand. I try to go into brand events with a plan of what content I would like to get. And that way I'm not just like willy-nilly going, because these brands put these things on hoping you'll post. So, I mean, I post at least one thing from each brand event. I would say it would be very weird for me not to post something unless it's like a crazy busy week. But yeah, so that's the plan for today. And I'll report back on like what I end up actually getting, what content I end up actually getting. And I also feel like it helps me be more present rather than trying to get like content of every little thing. I have a plan. So once I'm done getting that content, then I can kind of like be in the moment, you know, or try to be. But yeah, okay, let's hit it. I'm driving myself today because they have valet at the event, so Selton's not going to drop me off. He's going to stay here, and he's actually going to edit a brand deal that I'm doing with Tresemme. So he's going to edit that because that's due today, and I haven't gotten to editing it because this week has been more about rest. So thankful for him, thankful for my husband and this job, and we got to get on the road. So let's do it. Made it home from the event, and you guys, it was such a cool, very chic event. So we got to make journals. Well, they made them for us, but we got to customize them. And look how cool this is. So I did this chocolate brown with the chocolate brown string, and then I picked these kind of like green, marbly earth tone little stones. And then I got Emma engraved on it right there. How cool is that? And then you open it up and you can put any journal into here, but they gave us one, the Dolce Vita X Scene Library. So I'm gonna stick that into there. I think I put the cover, yeah, there we go. Into here. How cool is this? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that all the way in there, but, and then you just put the pebbles back around. I feel so cool. This is like such a thing right now, is the Louise Carmen like dupe journals. And then the whole thing was a collab with the company Scene Library, and they did like mystery books. So it was covered and it would have a little synopsis about what the book is about. And then you picked one that kind of spoke to you. And then when we sat on the grass, we all went around, said our name, and then said why we picked the book. So I said I picked the book because I'm not very like emotional in normal life, but I love to feel like sad and feel something when I'm reading. And so this one said that it talked about heartbreak, and I was like, okay, that sounds like it'll make me cry. So pick this one. And I love that I would never have, like, if I went into a bookstore, I would never have picked this book up. But I'm really excited to read it now. So what a cool event. Dolce Vita is literally the like chicest brand ever. Like I feel like they set the precedent for so many other brands that like you can tell they kind of like follow in suit with what they're doing. But Dolce Vita is always one of the first to do it. Okay, I have a big pile of boxes right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to open these up and then I'll show you what is inside. And then I need to kind of look at the video that Selton edited for me, get that turned in, and then we have a little adventure today. I think we're going to go to Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and I'll explain what for when we get to that. Okay, we have a good mix of some PR that was sent and some things that I bought. So first, things that I purchased myself is I got the Jenna palette collaboration with Dibs. It's a contour stick where one side is your bronzer and one side is your blush. I really, really like the contour side. It's like the perfect cool toned contour for my skin tone and for the summer. So they were out of stock in this for a long time and they just restocked it. And I met Jenna on a brand trip with Classy Network, and she's really sweet. And I was like, you know what? Let's support a fellow creator on her drop. So I ordered that. And then the other thing that I ordered myself was a restock of my Lime Alani News. So I'm going to put these into the fridge. These are like one of my favorite flavors. And a lot of people, when I post these, tell me I need to make the dirty soda version where you do some coconut creamer and a little bit of vanilla. And so I'm like, wait, I think that might be in my future. So I might try to make one of those this weekend. And then what a random PR box, but from Playtex Sport. I actually stopped buying these when I tried to start kind of transitioning into more like low tox, non-tox home brands. I bought the brand Cora, but I honestly just don't like to wear tampons. But when I used to in like high school and stuff, this was the brand that I used. So when they offered gifting, was like, okay, it will be nice to have these. And like when we have guests at the house, it's nice to keep tampons like in the bathroom for them, for the girls. So whatever. Love some free tampons. And those ones, I will say, these are very good at like not leaking because they're made for sport. So when you move, like they don't leak. And then we had some beauty gifting from Rem Beauty. They sent some like blushes, highlight sticks. I've actually never tried anything from them, but I really want to try these. They're like shimmery liquid eyeshadows. I love a product like this where you put it on your eye, you kind of blend it in, and then you're done, because I'm not very good at eyeshadow. So I'm excited to try those. This brand sent some lip liners, Bosma. I've never heard of it. I think it's a new beauty brand. So the shades look really, I think I picked them out. Good like cool tone and warm tone brown, which I like a brown liner, a pinky lip, and then like a clear gloss is like my ideal lip combo. Fenty Beauty sent a Shake and Play liquid blush in the shade Bo Peep. And then Living Proof sent this makeup case, which I'm so excited to use for travel. I just got a pink one. So the like pink and blue, I'm really like leaning more into my color era these days. So I'm excited for this. But inside was this hourglass little stand thing, because the concept is like, don't waste time washing your hair. And you can use like earn your time back with this new product they launched, which is called Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Style Refresh Mist. Reset and restyle hair between wash days. And it's like a heat protectant. I'm excited to try this. It says that it helps like the smell of your hair. So I'm definitely going to have to put that into my routine to try it. But I will say these new bottles, like this is the same bottle as the Secret Deodorant Mist that I've been using. And it has this like little toggle on the top that turns it off and on, and then you can spray it. And it's like a really good spray bottle. Like the way that the mist comes out is really soothing and perfect. And then if you've been following along on my TikTok, this next package is a little controversial, I would say. So we'll do a little story time and then let me show you what I got. So to fill you in, if you haven't watched my TikTok about Kylie Jenner's clothing brand, I've been on their PR list. They typically go up to a size 4X. And for some reason in my last PR box, they sent me their new launch because they had taken the Kai website down for a while and they were like rebranding. So when they rebranded, they emailed me like 3 different times asking for my sizing. I gave it to them knowing that they would have my size. So I said I was a 3X. For some reason in the box they sent a size extra large, which can happen. Obviously brands can make mistakes, but I knew that Kai wasn't making a mistake. I think they just sent the same set to every influencer. And because the new line didn't go up into the plus sizes, they just sent me the biggest size. And I had a gut feeling. So I'm like, let me just wait till they drop on the website, because when I went to go look to see what size the sweat outfit came in, the site was still down. Like it was still like closed. So the next day the drop happens and I go when the drop happens to see if the sweat set comes in plus sizes. So then I can email the brand and be like, hey, I think things got mixed up. Can you send me my size? Well, right at the drop, the time that everything dropped, I go to the sweatpant set and it says that it comes up to a 4X, but sizes 2X to 4X are sold out, which tells me they never stocked those sizes. And now they're being performative, trying to act like they have plus sizes in this garment when they don't. And the weird thing is there was other pieces in the new drop that did go to a 4X. Like they had plus sizes in stock that you could purchase. But for some reason, the sweat set and a couple other items, they were acting as if it came in plus sizes and then they were like just sold out of it, which is so wrong in so many ways. You're lying. You aren't inclusive when it comes to these certain garments. And there's no reason to pretend. Like I understand that I feel like Kai, maybe from my observations, hasn't been selling the best. So that's why they're rebranding and trying to figure out like, where does this brand make sense? How do we find our target audience? And maybe their plus sizes the first time around didn't sell. I get it. You're a business at the end of the day. You have to make money. And if your plus sizes didn't sell, maybe the fit wasn't right. Maybe you didn't market it, whatever reason. But just don't pretend like you're carrying plus sizes on this new drop when you aren't. And if you are in some pieces, yeah, show those. I would like to try them and buy them and support, because I love seeing a brand carry plus sizes. But if you have a certain garment in the drop that doesn't come in plus sizes, stop acting like it does, because now it creates this whole idea that, oh, all the plus size girls are wearing this because it's sold out and like maybe I can wait for the restock. Honey, there is no restock, right? Like there is no plane. Maybe there is no plane. So I reached back out to Kai, but I did make a TikTok about it because I'm like, I think it's important for consumers to understand that a lot of these brands are being performative and they're giving the illusion that they're selling out of plus sizes when either they never stocked the plus sizes or they ordered very minimum quantities of it. So they're not really being able to tell how well they'd be able to sell plus sizes because they're not giving a chance for the people to even buy it because they're only stocking like 1 to 2 per sizes and plus sizes. I don't know, it's a whole thing. But I emailed Kai back along with making a video, and I typically don't do that. Like typically I would never get online and talk about it, but I just think it was like something that I could like clearly see that they were doing because I know because they sent me the PR package. So I made a TikTok about it. The girls were receiving it very well, being like, okay. And then I emailed the brand and was like, hey, this is what I'm feeling. This is what's going on. I feel like you guys need to take down the fact that you don't have, like you need to, on those garments that you're lying about having the plus sizes, just go in and remove those sizes. Like it's literally the quickest fix to this problem. And all they responded back was like, we do have some items in your sizing. We'll send those out as soon as possible. So they didn't address the fact that like they're lying about the sizing. So I said, okay, thank you. We'll keep an eye out for the package. And then I sent another email being like, quick follow-up. Please address this to the brand. Like take this feedback and tell them. And they were like, we've passed this feedback on. And the website hasn't changed. They still have the sizes up to plus sizes. They're just crossed out. So either let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Either their shipment of plus sizes didn't come in time for the drop, and they're going to miraculously stock it in a few weeks when the items get there. Or I could be completely right and they're just trying to be performative and seem inclusive when they're not, and there will never be plus sizes in those garments. I don't know. They didn't give me an answer. It just is what it is. So I passed information on. I posted about it on TikTok, and unfortunately, Kai is the brand that I could like prove that this is happening because of the PR package. But there's so many brands doing this, and like you can't really prove that they never had those in stock, because they could just say, oh no, we actually sold out of it, you know? So yeah. But all that to say is, let me show you what they sent you, or what they sent me in my size, and let's kind of talk about the pieces. So first up, they sent this t-shirt, which they actually had sent this in the first package. And this is a 2X. Okay, it's just like a sheer white tee. Personally, I probably wouldn't spend my money on this as a consumer if I was buying it. It's like really thin. I don't really know how the cut is. Maybe when I put it on, I'll feel differently and it'll fit really good. But just like looking at it, it's just a basic sheer top. This, I actually am really excited about this. This looks really promising. So I'm excited to try this on. This is a halter top maxi dress. So it is a halter top at the top. And then it has this like ruching on the sides and on the booty. Or maybe this wraps around. No, I think it just lays. So it's kind of like a long maxi backless gown, but the material is like a really stretchy spandex cotton feeling. So I feel like it'd be really comfortable on. So this I'm excited to try on. And I feel like a floor length nice gown I would spend money on. So I just need to see how the fit is to see how I feel about it. And then lastly, they sent me this little cargo skirt, which was like one thing on the website that I was like, it comes in plus sizes. I want to get it to support the brand because I am like happy that it comes in plus sizes. But then I went to the size chart, and the 4X, the sizing of the 4X is like not a 4X. Like it said the hips were a 52. A 4X needs to be at least like a 57-inch hip to be a 4X. So they missed the mark on the sizing chart as well. But they sent me it to a 3X, which I did tell them was my size. So I'm not going to like say anything about that. But it's not going to fit. Like I can tell just by holding it up. Like I need like another one of these skirts to be able to wrap around myself. But it's really cute. And I like that it's actually mini, because it is really hard to find mini skirts in plus sizes. So I will say this skirt would work if it was big enough. But it's just not. But it's really cute. And I am excited to try the dress on. So I feel both things. I feel like there still is problems with the fact that they're being performative about what they have in stock. So I don't think I personally will ever buy from the brand again, just because it kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth. But I am thankful that they're trying to like right their wrongs and send me the correct sizing. But that is what it is. You guys do what you will with that information, and I'm just here to share my one personal experience. Last thing from the haul that I forgot to show you that I did buy myself are these. It's like a small brand. It's called Paralia, I think is how you say it. And I bought from them before. They're like knee-high, toeless Pilates socks. And I actually bought these to wear to Coachella as like stockings with an outfit that didn't end up working out. And the socks just got here. But I'm going to save them because I think these would be really cute to wear with like a black little like cut off short onesie, and have these up to my knees for like a heated mat Pilates class. So yeah. Okay. I am going to have my meal prep now. It's 1:48 p.m. And this like day today is just showing me how convenient it is to have my meal prep, because I can just heat this up in the microwave. It's a healthy, high protein meal that's going to sustain my energy. Whereas typical, if this was me right now and I needed to eat, I would like open up my snack drawer and grab something that's like probably not the most nutritious, that's not going to fill me up, that's going to make me sleepy, and then I'm not going to get my work done. Like it's a whole thing. So I'm so proud of myself and Gabby for meal prepping last Sunday. So I'm going to have the buffalo chicken dip that we made high protein, and I'm going to eat it with some cucumbers and bell peppers. So I'm just going to throw this in the microwave. I'm going to eat. I always let myself have a work break when I'm eating. I like put a show on, put a YouTube vlog on, kind of turn my work brain off to give myself a second, and then we get back into it. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to edit that video, like finish the edits that Selton started, get it turned in, and then we're going to change and head out on our second half of the day errands that I'm actually really, really excited about. So let's keep the ball rolling, and I'll check in with you guys when we're ready to run our next errands for the second part of today. Okay, you guys, you might be wondering, Emma, what happened to the plans you were just yabbing on about? It's now 5 p.m. And I will say, my work got turned in. I posted a post from last night's Motorola Razr event, and now I DoorDash some Go Greek, which I am new to the Go Greek like hype of it all because I didn't know that I had one that could be delivered to me. Look at them with the ice and the DoorDash. Thank you. This is so much freaking yogurt, but I was thinking as a little kind of like healthier dessert to do a protein frozen Greek yogurt moment, because the protein that I love, the protein powder, I always do it with just like normal Greek yogurt, but I'm like, frozen Greek yogurt from this place is so good. This is the Greek yogurt honey one, or the Greek honey, whatever. And then my mouth's watering. I'm so ready for this. I got some toppings to mix in on top. I did the toasted coconut, blueberries, strawberries, bananas, and then I really wanted to try this sour cherry jam, some peanut butter, which I guess I didn't need to get that because we have peanut butter here. That was silly. And then some Greek honey to drizzle over the top. And the Greek honey gets like kind of like gummy like because it freezes. Okay, so let's mix this up. I'm gonna have it, and then honestly, the errands that I was supposed to be doing tonight, I looked at my calendar and I'm like, I have nothing on the calendar for tomorrow, so it'd be better rather than going in crazy LA traffic right now to get my errands done for work. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Let me just like stay in. I think I'm gonna do like a self-care night and just do a bath, read my book, take my makeup off like I didn't do last night, and just have a cozy pre-weekend night in. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna mix up this bowl and then I'll show you what it looks like once it's all ready to go. Okay, bowl is ready. And it honestly just looks kind of like an acai bowl, but I really want to try the sour cherry like syrup. Wait, this is so good. I put chocolate protein powder in there. Let's do a blueberry, a strawberry, some peanut butter. Okay, this is insane. This is just what I was craving. Wow, so freaking yum. Okay, we've come up and I've set up the perfect bubble bath setup. I actually did this for my sister, I don't know how many weeks ago it was, probably like 2 weeks ago, and we videoed it and she put it onto Instagram Reels and it like went viral. It has like 70,000 likes or something crazy. And after I did it, I was like, wait a second, like I can make this perfect bubble bath for myself. Gabby was feeling really burnt out with work and I just like had this realization like, wait, I have all these things at my house. I'm doing this for her. Like, why don't I do that for myself? So tonight when I said self-care night, I'm like, wait, I should do my ideal bubble bath. So let me show you the current setup. First off, I lowered the lights everywhere. Unfortunately, in my bathroom, they do have censored, like motion censored lights. So I have to like cover up the motion sensor. And then this would be the lighting, which is like, this is going to be the vibes, but it's going to keep coming on until I like put my towel over it that I'm going to like get out of the bath with. So I'm going to put this over it. But obviously I need it right now because I'm filming. But this is my Stand By Me. I'm probably going to start with some spa music just to kind of like quiet my mind. And then once I kind of relax in the bubble bath and get all the rest of my makeup off and just like breathe, then I'm going to put on a vlog or something that's like fun and like makes me happy. So on the counter over here, let me flip the camera so you can see. This is like my ideal setup. So first off, I just wiped the counters down with my favorite cleaner and it smells very spa-like now because the cleaner smells like eucalyptus. I opened a brand new bougie hand soap that me and Sultan picked up last week on our date to West Hollywood, actually Beverly Hills. And then I got this candle when I went to the Korean spa last week and it smells like a spa, like it literally, oh my gosh, this right here is giving me so much peace. And then I have my water with my new pink lemonade electrolytes in it. I have my little Amazon tap light that is like so freaking chic to me. And then I have laid out a face mask that I'm going to put on after I get out of the bath or possibly while I'm in there. We'll see how I'm feeling. And then my favorite pink claw clip to go with the pink theme. And I have one of my favorite Brooklinen towels that's so freaking plush and just nice. And I'm going to lay out my pajamas. Let's do that actually because I didn't pick up my pajamas yet. I'll turn the light on so you guys can see. I love matching pajamas. If you're new to my channel, I love matching pajamas. It's like one of my things that I love spending my money on. And my mood really, like, it's very important to me how I'm feeling and what pajamas I get to pick out depending on my mood. I will say typically when I'm doing a self-care night, I like to do lotion and oil. And so I try to pick a pair of pajamas that I either won't get stains on, like if the oil gets on I won't be upset, or that doesn't show like the stains, like a black pair. But I'm kind of feeling like I want something a little bit more springy. So I think I'm going to do this matching purple set that's from Skims. It's old. I'm smelling it because I use these laundry beads. I think I told you guys about them in the last vlog that do not smell good. To me, they make me kind of nauseous. And these they don't smell like it. I think it's going to be fine. So that's that. And I picked my office up when I came up here. And my first thought was like, okay, I'm not going to pick the office up. I'm just going to go straight into my self-care. And I'm like, girl, you know yourself. If you don't pick up in here, it's going to be not enjoyable to sit in the bath. You're just going to be staring at your mess. So I did a quick pickup. My laundry is very much overflowing. But that is a tomorrow job because I start my reset typically on Fridays. And I think this weekend I'm going to have time to do my full weekend reset. Yeah, so I'm going to turn the lights off. Run my bath. I do use I showed you guys in the last vlog. It's the Honest Lavender Bubble Bath. It just is for like calming and soothing. And because it's from the brand Honest, it's like safe for babies, which means it's like safe for me and it's not going to mess up anything down there in the girl parts because you know it's not good to soak in like those kind of like crazy bubble baths. It can like throw your pH off. But okay, I'm gonna take a good bubble bath. And then I have my Kindle on the charger. I did go in, my bed was not made, and I made it. I put my heating pad on my pillow. I really just set myself up to have a good, peaceful night, and I gave my phone to Selton. I could brick it to lock myself out of my social media apps, but I don't know where my brick is right now, to be honest. And so I'm like, let me just give you my phone, and that way if somebody calls or whatever, he can answer it. And yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna actually put the vlog camera away. I have my phone away, and I'm just going to have a peaceful night, and I will see you guys in the morning for a full day. We have some fun stuff planned, so see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, you guys. I slept in until 8:45. It's now 10 a.m. because I just stayed in bed. I FaceTime Gabby because she's nannying, and I talked to the little girl she nannies. And then I just got up slowly. I have a confession to make. So last night I was reading my book on my Kindle. It's called Never Never by, I think it's Colleen Hoover, but it was like a collab book. Like she collabed with another author on the book. And guys, I looked up the ending. Like I was just getting, like it was just going so slow. And I'm like, now I'm getting to a point where I'm like, what could the ending even be to make this book worth getting through? And on the Kindle, it tells you like how many hours left of the book you have left, depending on your reading speed. And mine was saying that I had 3 hours left. And I'm like, I need to know what happens. And like, I cannot stay up for another 3 hours and read this book. So I ended up looking up the ending, and I'm so happy I did because what a waste it would have been to finish that book. So yeah, but a girl that I follow who was in my sorority I think she was in my sorority, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe we just knew each other. I don't know. But she posted that she was reading a book and she was like, my first page turner in so long. And I'm like, I need a page turner to redeem myself from this book. So I am going to download the book that she said on my Kindle. Let me look what it is in case any of you guys are readers out there. So I would not recommend the book Never Never. Maybe I would if I read it all the way through, but according to the reviews online, I was smart in looking up the ending because most people were like, yeah, it was not worth the read. The book she was reading is called Beneath, but it's the prequel to Conform, which is also so good. So I think I need to read Conform first. Let's look up Conform book series. Wow, it says that it's going to be a 9-book series, so this could be a good thing to commit to. Wow. Wait, I think Beneath is the first one. Beneath? Why can't I figure out which is the first? Book 0. Book 1. Okay, so I think I need to read Beneath first. But let me text her and say, should I read Beneath her? Because I'm wondering if like you read book 1 and then you go back in time. Or, oh, I'm so excited. Okay, this is what the books look like. You guys can see on there. So I'm going to get those on my Kindle later. I'm going to screenshot this. But today, we're finally going to get out of the house. And so I thought I would sit down and tell you what we're doing today while I do a really quick little makeup. I have found, because I've been breaking out, that I do feel a little bit better when I have a little bit of makeup on, which I'm typically the girl who I only like to do skincare on like a lip liner and I'm good to go with like some brow gel. Like I like no makeup. Okay, let me get myself situated. I'm going to do my lineup like I was telling you guys yesterday. And then I'll explain what we're going to be doing today. So today we are going to, I think we're going to go to Hobby Lobby in Michael's, because if you guys don't know, I'm releasing a bridal collection. It's like an event wear for brides, plus size brides, with the brand Gia IRL. And we're starting to plan our social media kind of like rollout plan of how we want to promote the collection, because a lot of the success from like a collection or a drop or selling a product as an influencer is getting your following like really involved with what's going on, like bringing them along the journey. So I've tried to kind of figure out, because I do feel like there's some excitement and like waiting to show the whole collection, so people are like really pumped and excited about it, and then trying to balance like what do you keep a surprise, what do you share, so all of that. But Sunday we're doing our first actual like shoot to use for some imagery to like tease the collection, to put the date out there that the collection's going to come out. We did have to push the date that the collection's coming out due to some manufacturing issues, but it's coming out June 10th for sure as of now. That's like the theme of creating clothing, because nothing ever goes to plan. On Sunday, we're going to do this shoot that is kind of giving like, it's going to be as if we were like in an office vibe creating the collection. Like we're going to kind of mimic how we brought the collection to life, but do it in a more editorial, like very aesthetic looking way. So I have some inspo from Pinterest that I put together, and you know who does this really well, or used to do it really well, is Jessica Hunt, or Jess Hunt. I don't think her name's Jessica, but Jess Hunt. She owns the brand Refi, actually this brand of the foundation. She always had really aesthetic imagery of her creating collections with like, it would be a table with like a laptop and fabric swatches, or like makeup products and pictures of the inspo, and then there was like a pin board behind her. So pretty much like what you would think it would look like if you were in a creative meeting for creating a bridal clothing line. That's what I want the photos to be. So it's going to be me and Gia. We won't even be wearing the line. We're just going to be wearing like typical clothes, and we will have all of the fabrics that we picked from. We're going to try to print out some of the like looks that are in the collection. We're going to have some of them hanging on the back rack, and just make it a really cool behind the scenes photo op. And then we might do some videos here and there, like about what inspired the collection, like why we wanted to make it, just to kind of get people interested and get some buzz going around the fact that this bridal line is coming in June. So all that to say is we have a lot of the supplies that we already need, because we actually created the collection with these like printouts and fabric, but we need like something to pin on. Like we need a pin board. Like I'm picturing like a big standing poster board, or maybe like an easel with a poster board on it. I don't know. So we're gonna go to Michael's and Hobby Lobby today, me and Selton are, and kind of game plan and purchase what we want to have for the shoot, which I'm really excited about. Like this is the stuff that I'm like so passionate about when it comes to my job, like making visually aesthetic images, and the fact that it's literally around plus size bridal event wear, which is so needed in the plus size fashion space right now. And the fact that like I got to design it, like this is just so fun, and I'm so excited to bring the vision to life. So I'm hoping we can find what we need today. But for now, I'm going to get ready. I think I'm just going to wear a very casual outfit today just to be comfortable, because all we're doing is vlogging for YouTube. I might do a TikTok. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to blend in this concealer, but I want to show you the Dibs stick on my face so you guys can see the coloring. I haven't used it in a long time, so I'm interested to see if I still love it as much as I used to, because I feel like I've tried a lot more makeup since the time was that I was using this product. I'm going to bring you guys in a little bit closer. This, I will say the lighting or the coloring on this camera specifically is not the best. Oh yeah. The color is, I can tell it's real nice. Let's buff it in. Let's blend it in and see how it blends in. Literally flawlessly. I will say, I did want to tell you guys that this Refi, the skin tint that's like very, very thin and like serum-like, by the end of the day yesterday, my makeup looked really funky. Like I feel like it did not wear well throughout the day. So I'm definitely going to save it for days like today where it doesn't really matter what I look like. Like I'm just going to run errands, but I still want to put a little bit of something on my skin. But I definitely would not recommend it for like if you're trying to like go out for a long time, like going out in general. I think it's more of like a little quick daytime. Pop it on the skin. It gives you some like glow and some tint, but it doesn't really give coverage. So I don't think I'll be repurchasing that, but I do think I will use it all the way through just because it's not horrible. Yeah, I really like this. It's kind of like a contour and a bronzer mixed together. The color is really natural looking on my skin right now. Should we do the blush as well? This is the thing. I feel like when I switch up my blush, it just like really makes or breaks my makeup and how I feel about myself that day. So I always stick with the Rhode blush in the shade Piggy. But this Dims one, I feel like I used to like this. Let's just try it. Because like I said, it doesn't really matter what I look like today. I ain't got nothing going on really. I truly can't believe that this week I've let myself sleep into 9 a.m. every single morning. Like, who is she? Who is she? I still am congested, so I gotta figure that out. I'm gonna take I think maybe it's allergies. I don't really know, but I'm gonna take an allergy pill once I eat breakfast. Okay, this blush is very pretty, but it's not as good as the Rhode blush. Like, this always happens when I try to pick a new blush. I used to have the Glossier brand. They have like a baby pink blush, and that used to be like my holy grail. But I switched over to the Rhode Piggy when it came out, and it's good. Okay, I mixed some of the Rhode Piggy in with it. Okay, I really don't want to do powder products on my skin today, so I don't think I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to finish my makeup really quick, get dressed, and I'll see you guys downstairs to have my last day of meal prep. Today's the last day of, we make enough food for Monday through Friday, so I have my last breakfast. Okay, we're dressed and ready, you guys. I feel like we literally just waste so much time. 12:24. This is an Elwood shirt, which I do like the brand Elwood. I just wish they had bigger sizing when it came to pants and stuff. But you love Elwood. I feel like you. So. These are the Shop Babes one size fits all pants. I did like pull them up a little bit because I kept stepping on them. So normally they're longer. They're giving kind of like high waters right now, but that's okay. And then my slide on Solomons that are the Mason Margiela collab. And then I have these new glasses on that I wanted to wear, and I feel like online they didn't show that the lenses are like blue.
I think they had like 2 different versions.
I wanted the clear ones.
But you could probably just take that to any glass store and change out the lens.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have to do that. They're so expensive. And then my go-to silver hoops. And that's the look for the day. I forgot my purse upstairs, so Selton's just gonna have to be.
Oh, those are other ones because they have like a matte silver one too. I think the matte silver one's the one that has a clear and then gloss.
These are like over $100. Should I return them?
Can you still return them?
I don't know.
Well, I'm looking at them now.
They didn't. I'm telling you, online they did not have the color in the thing. Whatever. Okay, Sheldon, what are you wearing, Papa?
You know, I got my favorite Skims waffle shirt. They don't sell it anymore.
Really?
They have like a black one or another color that has like some, I don't know if it's a collab, but some little logo or something like that. And
dang.
I should have bought 2 of these.
He wears it all the time.
Jaded London jeans, and I have these Oakleys I searched far and wide to find.
I love a simple fit. He's so handsome. He's so handsome. He's so fine. He's my husband. He's my husband. Are you excited to go shopping today?
Yeah.
I need to show you the inspo so you can see what the vibe is that we're looking for.
What's that brand called?
Of the glasses?
Yeah. It's like L or something.
Oh, I think it's Elia Johnson. Elia Johnson. I got these off Revolve though.
Oh, you didn't buy them on that website?
No, because they were always out of stock on that website.
They've been in stock for a minute.
Okay, let's get going, please. Okay, so we're trying to decide between getting a foam board or a canvas. The canvases are kind of expensive, but I kind of picture covering the canvas with like a linen-y, more cream colored fabric. So that way, because like where we're shooting, the background is going to be white. So I feel like to make the board stand out, it needs to be like a cream, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how much these foam boards are. The Canvases are like $20 to $40, which is kind of a lot, I feel. These kind of look like the buttons on one of our dresses, so this will be perfect to put on the table as inspo, or maybe like to put a couple of the buttons on here. So I'm gonna get this. It's only $3. So we found the fabric, zipper, buttons, and then this is what we're gonna cover it with. So we're gonna have the worker cut the fabric to make sure that it's gonna like cover this enough. And I don't know how much this fabric is a yard. It doesn't say on here, but it should be pretty affordable, don't you think? Last thing is I'm gonna get this like torn, more like organic looking paper so I can put some of the inspo photos on there, cut it out, and then put it onto the board. And it looks a lot like our wedding invitations, so I love this vibe a lot. We got everything at Hobby Lobby and our total was $36, which honestly is not that bad. I feel like it was smart to go with the foam board because it's a lot cheaper. And pretty much what we got for $36 is how much that first card or canvas would have been. So it was perfect. We're trying to decide now if we should go out and have some lunch or go back home. But I'm like, I kind of want to go. Like, it's Friday. What are you thinking? Do you want to go try that Mexican Casa Vega by our house?
Yeah.
Hillary Duff's favorite Sherman Oaks Mexican restaurant, Casa Vega, we saw it the other day, and so we're like, should we go there? What do you think? I don't know. You were wanting like, what else sounds good? I'm like, I don't know. We could do our sushi spot.
It does sound good.
A hand roll. I don't know. So we need to figure that out. But I feel glad that we got everything kind of secured that I needed to get from a store. But Selton just told me that we don't have color printing on our printer at home. So I think I'm going to have to prep all of the photos that I want to print for just like on plain paper to put on the board. I'm going to get those from Staples tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to do that when we get back. And then I do have one of those Instastacks where you can print a Polaroid photo, but you pick what you want the picture to be. So I'm thinking I should go on Pinterest, get some like vibe inspo photos and put those into my Polaroid printer and print those out and put those on the board. And then I think that's everything that we need to bring. Okay, so now we need to decide what we're gonna have for lunch. So we'll figure that out and then you guys with us. Casa Vega, 11 out of 10. You guys, it was so good. The only thing is, right before we were walking in, there's a sign that's like, I guess a lot of celebrities go there. So it's like, please no recording unless like prior approved from the restaurant. So I had to sneak some clips. So I'm like, no. My YouTube girls need to see the food. So we had the queso we added the spicy chorizo into it. And that alone could have been our whole meal. Like, it was so heavy. The strawberry frozen margarita tasted like a virgin drink, which is like, that's right up my alley. Selton had a beer. How was the beer? Fine. It wasn't like their house-made beer or anything.
It was craft.
It's a craft beer. And then we did the chips and salsa because they serve that when you get there. And then I had the cheese enchilada and steak taco. Loved the enchilada. Didn't really like the taco, to be honest. So if I go back, I think I'll probably truly just get a couple margaritas and the chips and queso because that was like perfect amount of food. We did try the tres leches cake at the end, which was very good. So overall, we'll definitely be back. The only thing is Selton is not a big Mexican food person. Like, that's just like your least favorite cuisine, I feel like. That and Italian. And I love Italian food. But Mexican food, I have to kind of be craving it. It's very like, kind of how today is, like summer vibes on the patio with a cold marg and some chips and dip. Like, that's when I'm craving it. Now Gabby, that's like her favorite thing. So we definitely have to go back with Gabby and my mom before my mom moves back to Florida. But yeah, overall review, I definitely recommend. And if you're ever like visiting LA, I think it's worth like the trip. Like, it is a little bit outside of the city, but it was good vibes, and great service. Anything to add? No, I covered it all. I don't think there was a more perfect Friday night that I could be having, you guys. Date night with Selton, coming back. I worked on the puzzle for a little bit. I got most of the top done. Like, I found the last, like, random missing pieces. Took a long bath. I will say I did scroll instead of just relaxing. Like, last night I did not have my phone. I gave it to Selton. Tonight I did let myself scroll, and I do kind of regret it because, like, my brain's not as calm as it was last night, but that's okay. Can't go back now. But I put my heating pad on my pillow. I have my water, my new candle lit. I did the Medicube mask that I didn't end up doing last night, and I can't stand the nose and like upper lip part. It just like annoys me, so I tore that off. And I'm starting my new book. So Bailey said to start on Conform, not Beneath. So I'm starting the book Conform. I'll let you know how it is. I'm hoping it's a page turner. I have on my like reading ambiance on this TV. Like, literally, how perfect is this little scene? It's so beautiful. And the rain, like, you can see the rain's coming down outside. It truly, I just feel completely relaxed. I think I'm going to end the vlog here now that we've spent a few days in my life together. I did sort my laundry out, so I did start my reset. I just am not committing to doing the laundry tonight because it's already almost 8 p.m. So I will do that tomorrow. I have a few brand deals I need to film this weekend, but thanks for being here and following along on another vlog. Let me know if you guys want, like, I feel like I'm just kind of doing the same types of vlogs, but maybe you like that, or do we want me to switch it up and do like a week of my morning routines, a week of workouts? Like, please tell me what you guys want to see so that I can switch it up. And yeah, I do drop a video every single Sunday here on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Emma.Arletta. I have a podcast with my sister called Hefty Girls that we post every single Wednesday on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. So truly, you can find me somewhere every single day of the week posting content. And make sure that you are commenting, liking, subscribing. Let me know that you guys are here in the comments. Like, I literally all Sunday when I drop a new video, I just keep refreshing the comments to see what you guys have to say. It's my favorite form of social media right now. And so yes, I'll see you guys next Sunday. Sorry I look cuckoo crazy. Hey, your girl's relaxed. Bye.